Oh boy, I'm gonna have a field day with this one. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to begin with this one. I guess I should make a point that I knew this game was going to be close. With the way Miami was decimated last year, I knew they would come in with some sense of urgency. However, this go around, Van Dyke was told to take a hike and was benched for a 19-year-old true freshman by the name of Emory Williams. Getting your first start against a top 5 ranked team has to be nerve-wracking, and you could tell he was feeling that way too. Based on the first quarter, you would think this game would be a blowout, but remember, there are 4 quarters, 1 yard. That right there is the amount of yards that Florida State had in the second quarter. I know that Miami has a fantastic defense, but come on, these teams are only going to get tougher, and with a potential playoff berth in the horizon, we best not be making this into a habit. The good news is that the defense is playing decent enough, but in the eyes of many, you need both sides of the ball to be on cue. It was only a matter of time before the Miami running game began to shine, and now they are in prime position to score a touchdown. They would do so with the Florida State favorite, a goal line fade. It's all good, let's regroup. Florida State has a chance to get back in the groove. We just need to see some good play calling.
Oh no!
Travis would be sacked in the end zone for his safety, cutting the lead to...
The ruling on the field is that the ball was in the field of play when the quarterback was tackled. It's second down.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't take the refs into consideration for this video, with how bad they were today. In order to figure out what the hell a safety is, I decided to dig deep into the official NCAA rulebook. In Rule 8, Section 5, a safety is defined when a ball becomes dead out of bounds behind the goal line or when a play becomes dead in the possession of a player on, above, or behind their own goal line. The right knee of Jordan Travis was clearly down behind the goal line when he was sacked, so what gives? And the best part of it all? The play would be under review and would stand as called. This shit isn't even funny anymore. Miami might have gotten screwed out of 2 points, but they would kick a field goal to even the score at half. I know the score might be tied, but did we have to go for an onside kick? Like seriously, why did we do this? 3 points allowed would be the punishment for FSU girl bossing too close to the sun. But don't panic now, for the second half Seminoles offense is here. I'm not sure what Mike Norvell tells his players at halftime, but can this be translated to the pregame hype speech? Besides some questionable red zone offensive play calling, it seems to be trended in the right direction for the Florida State football team. It sure does help when you have a Trey Benson on your team. Something with Miami makes him go sicko mode on these hoes. Might I mention that we also have Keon Coleman as a punt returner? I will never get bored of him cutting through the opposition in terrific fashion. Just look at this Giga Chad, dashing down the field giving the U a grand old fuck you. With a punt return like that, you would think it would lead to 6 points for Florida State. And right on cue, a Travis Coleman goal line fade connection gives them the touchdown they desperately needed. With a 2-score lead for Florida State, all they really have to do is prevent any big plays from Miami and we should be golden. But in a magical turn of events, Miami pulls off an 85-yard passing touchdown to a guy who was double covered. Just when it looked like Miami was left for dead, it is now a 1-score game. The shock in the fans when this happened? I will never understand how undercutting the route would have helped here. Just stay high and this may have been prevented. With this, the momentum seems to be turning Miami's way. A big 4th and 2 would follow, and of course they will convert it? What? Dude was at least a yard away from the sticks. It would be reviewed, and of course it would stand as called. What's the point of the review booth anyways? The worst part of it all was that their quarterback essentially got their arm snapped in half. No commercial break or nothing, and even had the audacity to show their family during the fact. Like seriously, am I the only one who thinks that this is uncalled for? But that's not all. There was also a video of someone supposedly mocking the quarterback when he was in the ambulance.
Bye, bro!
Now, I will never know their true intentions, but this isn't a good look. Regardless if he plays for Miami or not, I can safely say our fanbase hope he has a smooth and fast recovery. Van Dyke will come in to finish things off. We know how this is gonna end. Credit to Miami, but it wasn't your time. 10-0 never felt so good.